Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Open Great League, and let's see what team we're going to be trying out. We got the Spiritomb paired with the Diggersby and the Jumpluff in the bag. So our opponent here is going to have to think about shielding this Rock Tomb. They do shield. We get the debuff. They go for the Crunch. We can tank that one. Try to get to another Rock Tomb, but unfortunately we couldn't get to it. Now we're just going to go into our Diggersby here. All of these moves are debuffed, so we don't have to worry about shielding any of this. And we're just going to fire off the Scorch in the Sand. This is going to get the KO or the last shield. And now we have Mandibuzz onto our Jumpluff. This Jumpluff doing super effective fast move damage, but also we have the Acrobatics, which does a chunk. Interesting that they're using this Mandibuzz still. We have the Acrobatics to get the last shield, and let's see what happens. We're going to tank this move, and we're going to fire off our Acrobatics to take them out, and they reveal the Jellicent in the back. Jellicent is going to tank the Acrobatics. We're going to switch into the Diggersby immediately. They can only throw Surf, but we can survive one, and we have a shield to hide behind, so we are in good shape here because we are going to be able to shield here, and we're going to be able to outpace them to this Fire Punch. Even though it's resisted, we are going to be able to take it out because of its low health. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that game with our backline. The main core is going to be the Diggersby and this Spiritomb. Okay, our opponent does get to move first. This is a Leaf Tornado, and it does proc the debuff. So unfortunately, that Rock Tomb doesn't come close to taking him out. We do get the debuff, and they actually farm us down, which is not what we want. They are firing off a lot of Leaf Tornadoes though, so another Leaf Tornado is going to tickle, but they're deciding to stay in and let us get to 100 energy with our Jumpluff, so we'll take that. We swap out, and they counter swap into their Zoomerl, so we have a slight energy advantage. Basically, we need some debuffs again. We're going to fire off the Scorch and Sand. We don't get the debuff on that round. Trying to get to another one here. This is another Scorching that does get the attack debuff, so this helps us survive all these moves better. We're going to be able to get to another Scorching Sand here. This is going to get the shield or the KO. We get the double debuff, and we're going to combo play. We get that last shield with the bait, and now we have the advantage that we want to win this game. We can tank all the moves here, okay, especially the Mirror Shot. Mirror Shot is not going to deal that much, and they're not really doing any fast move pressure. We get the almost KO and farm down with the Jumpluff, and that is GG's. We just had too much attack power hiding behind those shields. Next we have the Spiritomb versus the Greninja. Pretty solid matchup for the Greninja here. They go for the Night Slash. We are going to have to think about shielding here. They decided to go for another Night Slash. We do survive it, and we are going to be able to fire off our own Rock Tomb, debuffing them. Almost got the KO, but it allows us to get the farm. We got the Diggersby versus the Amoonguss. This Amoonguss traditionally has Grass Knot, Foul Play, and potential Sludge, so we're just going to try to assume they have Grass Knot, and we do catch the Grass Knot, which is fantastic. And ooh, we see the Toxapex in the back. This Toxapex is going to be able to chunk away with their fast move, but we are just firing off all of these Acrobatics. We get to another Aerial Ace here. Let's see if we get a shield. We do get the shield, and that's pretty much what we wanted. Did we catch a Sludge? Nope. Unfortunately, only going to catch the Brine. We fire off the Scorching Sand to get the KO or the shield, and we know the Amoonguss has some residual energy. We are going to be able to fire off this Fire Punch, and we just have to shield here, and we are very close to the next Fire Punch. Fire Punch is going to be able to take him out from that range, so GG's. A little bit fortunate that we had the Diggersby kind of help us win the game in the back. Diggersby actually ended up being pretty good against their backline. Interesting situation here because we do have the Rock Tomb, but they get to the move first, so we shield here, anticipating that they're going to shield as well. We are going to take them out, so they just sacrificed it. Oh, unfortunately, they have a really good answer to this Diggersby. They have their own Poliwrath. This Poliwrath is going to throw the Power-Up Punch. So a bit of a spice pick here. Definitely another Power-Up Punch. We are going to barely survive it, so we have to switch out. We don't want that farm down. We go for the Aerial Ace. We do grab that shield. Potential double boosted Icy Wind, so we have to shield. They debuff us. And now comes the Morpeko. First Aura Wheel does a chunk of damage. We are going to be able to get to this Acrobatics, but it is debuffed, so it doesn't do as much as we need it to. This Morpeko is boosted, unfortunately, and we got to try to win this game with our backline. Unfortunate that we couldn't reach a move with our Diggersby, and they're going to be able to take us out easily with their charge move. So, well played by them. Morpeko, especially getting matched up against our Jumpluff, was very advantageous for them. Ooh, Clocksire versus our Spiritomb. So Clocksire, obviously very bulky. They can tank that Shadow Ball quite easily. We're going to assume they throw another Earthquake here. No, they actually go for the Sludge. So unfortunate right there that we could not catch the move. And now we have disadvantage because our Jumpluff is not healthy enough to get to these moves. Okay, looks like this Aerial Ace does grab that shield, which is good for us. We're going to go into the Diggersby, tank the first move. X-Scissor does okay damage, and now we have to deal with this Azumarill. So, looking for a bunch of debuffs again. First Scorching Sand, not able to get the debuff. We shield the Ice Beam. We're going to get to another Scorching Sand here. No debuff again, so we have to use the shield. And then we're going to get to another Scorching Sand. This is going to get the shield or the KO. They decided to shield it. We do get the debuff, and then we're going to catch the move onto our Spiritomb. Now we have to try to overfarm, but they're still doing a lot of fast move pressure. We go for the Fire Punch. It doesn't KO, but we are able to farm down. We fire off the Scorching Sand to take out the Clocksire for sure, but unfortunately, the Charjabug already had a move, so well played by them. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.